Satya Dhamma Reflection on June 24th, 2022. Disregard in the way that doesn't give significance to itself, that is the brightening within itself. Don't let it become like a drifting mind in the acknowledgement, in seeing. This is the vagabond soul, knowing that's just straying. Give no significance to the seeing itself, to the knowing itself, so that it will be an automatic purification of the extinction and the emptiness within itself. Disregard from the disregard itself. Give no significance and not grasping the disregard itself. Don't be obsessed to be off-sided, on and on. Don't aim towards the front. Brighten out from itself outwardly, then it will be radiating in all directions. Don't be obsessed to aim forward. That is off-sided. No is not know itself, child. Disregard from the disregard itself. No grasping for the disregard itself. Give no significance to the disregard itself. This is self-purification through the brightness, brighten out within itself, within its condition. Don't be engrossed with proceeding through seeing and knowing. Self-purification in the knowing, in the seeing itself, child. Purify the disregard itself. Disregard even from the disregard itself, child. Give no significance to the disregard itself, to the non-attachment itself. No is not itself. Don't be engrossed with being off-sided, soaring here and there. This is not about attempting to dwell within stillness or indifference. No is not know itself, child. Uninvolved within the uninvolved itself, well with it. Disregard even from the disregard itself, child. Disregard from the disregard itself. It doesn't grasp itself. It doesn't signify itself. Well with it. Self-purification in the knowing, in the seeing itself. Self-purification within the insight itself, within the opinions themselves. Because it's not about anything within anything. It's not about anything and anything. Disregard, even from the disregard itself, is not about an involvement with anything. Then there will be no samudaya overlaying knowing and seeing. There will be no samudaya within right view or wrong view, or within any viewpoint. No is not no itself. No is not even no itself. Like this. This will not become samudaya to anything. It will not become samsara with anything. Give no significance to the disregard itself. Disregard even from the disregard itself. Uninvolved with the disregard itself. Don't be engrossed with straying with the mind on and on through seeing and knowing, aiming here and there, soaring here and there, even dwelling and maintaining anything is a realm of existence. Dwelling within stillness and indifference is still a samsara, a realm of existence. Give no significance to the disregard itself. Don't be limited with just disregarding, because that is going to fall into stillness or extinction. There is still a limitation here. Don't be limited with just disregarding or not. No is not even no itself. This is without limits. It is boundless, because there is no desire, because there is no delusive attachment. Everything has no limits in itself as it is. Let's end within no time. No is not no itself. Even the short is not the way, while taking anything into account for too much. So don't be obsessed to take anything into account so much, on and on. Powerfully through the essence, child. Give no significance to the no itself. Be powerful with this essence. Then it will be the deliberate cut through. No is not no itself. Well with it. Don't be obsessed to reject anything on and on. Disregard from the disregard itself. Don't be obsessed to disregard from anything. The disregard doesn't grasp itself. It's not about anything within itself. Disregard even from the disregard itself. Don't be obsessed to disregard something or being limited with it on and on. So don't be obsessed to disregard or non-attached and being limited with just that. Give no significance to the non-attachment itself. Non-attached even from the non-attachment itself. Otherwise, it's gonna be like a vagabond in the knowing, straying here and there, soaring here and there. Give no significance to know itself. Don't be obsessed with the short and the length of anything. Disregard from the disregard itself, this will be the self-purification within the extinction itself. Otherwise, it's gonna be the titi of the vagabond of the knowing. Give no significance to the disregard itself completely.
ไม่ใช่ตัวไม่ใช่เอง
No is not no itself.
ไปดับล้างใครดับล้างดับเองแหละ
This is purification within itself, within the extinction itself.
ไม่ใช่ไม่เอง
Give no significance to the non-attachment itself. There is no need to let go of anything. Let go of the let go itself.
ไม่ทั้งไม่เอง
Give no significance to the disregard itself.
ไปละเองนั่นแหละ
Letting go of the letting go itself. There is no need to let go of anything else.
ไม่ใช่ตัวไม่ใช่เอง
No is not no itself. Well with
ไม่
it.
ตัดอะไรลูก
There is no need to cut anything. Cut through the cutting itself. Cut through the attempt to cut itself. Well, to make a conclusion through the essence, end within no time. Otherwise, it's gonna be just like straying within knowing and seeing, circling around within knowing and seeing. This is the vagabond within knowing and seeing itself, straying.
ไม่อะไรลูกไม่ตัวไม่
Don't disregard from anything, child. Disregard even from the disregard itself.
ไม่แม้กระทั่งตัวไม่เอง
Disregard even from the disregard itself. There is no need to disregard from something.
ไปดับล้างอะไร
There is no need to purify the extinction. Self-purification within the extinction itself, automatically it will purify through the extinction to the whole samsara. Diligently make a conclusion through Nirodha and Nibbana.
ไม่ต้องไปคอยไม่ใช่
There is no need to
ไม่ใช่
attempt
ไม่ใช่
to
เองนั่นแหละ
reject anything. No is not no itself. Give no significance to the rejection itself. There is no need to attempt to disregard from
ไม่ตัว
anything.
ไม่เองนั่นแหละ
Child.
ไม่จากไม่เองนั่นแหละ
Disregard from the disregard itself.
ไม่เอาไม่เองนั่นแหละลูก
The disregard doesn't grasp itself, child.
นิ่งก็ไม่ใช่ไม่นิ่งก็ไม่ใช่
Stillness or not is not the way. Being indifferent or not is not the
อะไรแล้
way.
วไม่ใช่ตัวไม่ใช่เอง
This is because no is not even no itself.
ไม่ใช่แม้กระทั่งตัวไม่ใช่เองอย่าไปมัวแต่ไม่ใช่อะไร
Don't be
ไม่ใช่
engrossed to
ไม่ใช่
reject
เลย
anything. No is not no itself.
นี่รอดสรุปดี
Let's make a conclusion through Nirodha. Well to do it.
ลองมาก็ลองมาจดช่วยสังสวัสดิ์จดช่วย
We are coming down here to form up to help give ending
มาแข่ง
for all beings. Don't compete to be, to have
อวดได้อวดเสีย
with all beings.
แข่งกับศาสตร์
Don't show off to gain or to lose anything, to compete with all beings, child. This is
ช่วยสังสวัสดิ์
the body mind that is formed up to help end for samsara for all beings. Otherwise, there is no benefits here.
ไม่ก็ไม่ตัวไม่เองเลยลูก
Disregard from the disregard itself. Don't circling and preoccupied with the attempt to disregard. Disregard from the disregard itself.
ถ้าไม่ใช่ก็ไม่ใช่ตัวไม่ใช่เองเลยลูก
Give no significance
แต่เป็นสารวั
to
ตรไม่ใช่อะไร
know itself. Don't preoccupied with no on and on. No is not know itself.
นั่นแหละดับล้างตัวดับเอง
This
ลูก
is self-purification within the extinction itself, child.
มันก็ดับล้างพร้อมกันไปเลยทั้งสังสวัสดิ์นั่นแหละมันก็พร้อมกันเอง
Automatically, there will be simultaneous purification of the extinction for the whole samsara. It's automatic. Non-attached, even from the non-attachment itself, simultaneously, so that the mind will not be preoccupied in the knowing, in the opinions, in one's own insights. Don't disregard from anything. Disregard from the disregard itself right away, child. Non-attached to the non-attachment itself. There is no need to non-attach from anything. Give no significance to the disregard itself. End within no time. This will enable to end for samsara. Don't be obsessed to the short or the length on and on. That is endless. No is not know itself. Ends within no time. No short, no length. This will enable to end as helping for samsara. Don't be obsessed to be in this way or that way. This is becoming samsara all by oneself, unable to help oneself, and even becoming samsara. This means that one still cannot bless samsara. Unable to end, unable to bless. Therefore, let's make a conclusion well through Nirodha, through Nibbana. Self-purification within the conclusion itself. Disregard, even from the disregard itself, it doesn't grasp itself. Self-purification in the conclusion itself ends within the conclusion itself. No, it's not no itself, child. Make a conclusion within the conclusion itself, end within the ending itself.
แบบไม่ใช่ไม่เองเลย
Proceed on in the way that is not about disregarding, don't aim forward.
แบบไม่ใช่ไม่ไปด้วยกันเลย
In the way that is not about the non-attachments altogether. Let's proceed on as such.
ไม่ใช่พุ่งไป
This is not about aiming forward. This is like the vagabond of the knowing. Let's not be obsessed within the walking. No, it's not no itself continuously. Disregard, even from the disregard itself. It doesn't grasp itself. Don't be obsessed with meanings and significance and involvement on and on. Give no significance to the disregard itself. This is not about soaring forward, aiming forward, projecting forward. Continue with disregard from the disregard itself. Cut through the cutting itself. What is it within the dwelling minds? This is like animals, huh? Being obsessed with meaning, significance, and involvements. There's no need to take anything much into account. Disregard, even from the disregard itself, don't aim forward. Don't project the mind forward. Self-purification within the extinction itself. Disregard itself. Disregard from itself, child. Disregard even from the disregard itself. Don't project the mind through the desire. disregard from itself continuously. Proceed on simultaneously. Don't be specific within oneself. Don't be specific within the disregard itself. Disregard from the disregard itself has no limitation in itself. It's not specific. It has no limits. It's boundless. Paul mentioned about the rain retreat. Is there any entering or leaving? Disregard from the disregard itself is not about disregard from anything. Disregard even from the disregard itself. This is self-purification within the extinction itself. Cut through the cutting itself. There is no need to cut anything to create complication there. It covers everything when there is cutting within itself. To cut something is not cutting the cutting itself. Don't let there be any exhaustion here. Letting go is not to let go of something. Let go of the letting go itself. Uninvolved within the uninvolved itself. You listen to this already, huh? Be clear with the conclusion. Don't try to uninvolve with anything. Don't try to let go of anything. It's exhausting. It is still samutai. To let go of something is the samutai in itself. Let go of the let go itself. Refined to help end for samsara well. Refined the blessing. The round of the refinements of the blessing is a lot. One samsara is not yet ending. How to help them end? This is the refinement. Discard whatever manners you are in. Give no significance and meanings continuously. This will purify the attempt to dwell. This is the brightness in itself. Don't be concerned to cling to anything, to fixate to anything. disregard, even from the disregard itself, will purify through the extinction. It will cut through itself, cut through the cutting itself. This is not going around. There is no need to cut something. It's exhausting. It's going around. Cut through the cutting itself. That means that there is no significance in the cutting itself, no involvement in the cutting itself. Disregard from the disregard itself is the cutting within itself. No, it's not no itself, it's the cutting within itself. There is no need to let go of anything, let go of the let go itself. That's it. No, it's not no itself. This is the letting go that lets go of itself.